Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Londa. I'm the Crazy Vegan. We've been away for the holidays. We've been very busy, so we've been MIA. Hopefully we're back on track. We'll see. I've said that before, and we missed a lot. For the New Year's, everyone usually has some sort of diet, weight loss, or healthy living resolutions. So we're going to do a 10 days Mary's Potato Mini. What I've decided to do is I'm going to make a potato leek soup. It's my hot portion of my meal plan that I've set myself up with. I'll be eating that with salads. If you're not familiar with the Mary's Potato Mini, what you need is you choose a starch, any starch. It could be corn, it could be potatoes, it could be sweet potatoes, it could be rice, it could be some sort of grain. I've chosen russet potatoes, so I'm making a soup with that. According to the guidelines, once you choose a starch, that's the only starch that you eat for the 10 days. And you eat that with non-starchy vegetables. There's a few other guidelines, and you can Google it if you'd like to find out the exact guidelines of that. Just Google Mary's Mini and it'll come up with all the guidelines. What I'll be doing is I will have a hot portion, which according to what I've chosen, I'm doing the soup, and then I'll be eating a lot of salad with some cut up potatoes. I'll be doing air fried fries. I know I have videos for all that. So for the hot portion, I'm going to do a potato leek soup. So if you'd like to know how to do that, then stay tuned on the video. Just a little bit of information first. First, you can make this recipe in either your Instant Pot, which I'm doing. You can do it on stovetop or in your crock pot. If you have time, you can let it simmer all day until the potatoes and everything is soft and you're good to go. Same thing with the stove. Just change the heat so it cooks faster, and it should be done in no time. As soon as the potatoes and everything is soft, it's done. I'm using the Instant Pot on the soup setting, and I'm doing for 25 minutes. After the soup is done, you take it in an immersion blender and you blend just a little bit. If you want it real creamy and no chunks, then blend it a lot. You can also put some of it in a regular blender. Just be careful, it's real hot. Blend it up and then pour it in there, and it makes more of a creamy soup. If you don't want any creamy soup at all, then don't bother blending it. I like mine creamy, but I also like a little bit of chunks. So I'm doing a immersion blender, just enough to make it some creamy and still have stuff to chew on. Psychologically, if you have to chew, for some reason you feel fuller. If you're not chewing and you're just eating soup, then you feel like you had something to drink and that's it. So I'm doing the chunks. Anyway, that's all I got for you to get started. Let's start the video and enjoy the recipe. Okay, let's finish our soup. First, what we did was we cut 6 medium potatoes. The original recipe takes 3 pounds, but we're doing 2 pounds because we're putting so much other stuff, and I have a smaller Instant Pot than what a lot of people have. So I've got 2 pounds of chopped potatoes in my Instant Pot. Now we're going to add 1 cut up leek. When you buy your leeks, make sure you take it apart and clean in between, because it gets really dirty, and you won't realize that until it's too late if you're not used to using leeks. So we're going to put that in the Instant Pot. Then we got 2 stalks of cut up celery. And we're going to put that in the Instant Pot. Then we've got a very small head. It's approximately 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups of cauliflower. We're not really measuring per se, just general amount. A small head of chopped cauliflower. Then we're going to add probably 1 teaspoon worth of garlic that's minced. Just a little bit dab. I'm using this jarred garlic. It's easier. Then we're going to add some low sodium, preferably. I didn't have any low sodium. What I'm using is this fat-free vegetable stock. The original recipe calls for about 2 cups. I'm putting the entire 6 cups in because I like to make sure that it's flavor and it's really not going to change the calorie content very much, considering it's only 15 calories a serving. So all we need now is some dried rosemary. I'm just gonna, it's about a teaspoon of dried, see if I can see it, there you go. We're gonna throw that in. Then we're gonna cover the soup with water, just enough to cover it. I'm using filtered water. We're gonna see if we can see this over here. There we go. We're just gonna cover it to the, go to the max line on there. We're gonna make sure that it's all covered. Now we're just gonna put the lid on and we're gonna turn it on. After 25 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to stir the soup, and then we are going to use an immersion blender, and we're going to stick that in there. We're going to blend a little bit so that the soup is creamy, but we're not going to blend it too much because we still want the nice chunks to chew on, or it seems like we're not eating very much. It's more like a liquid, and you want to be able to chew because psychologically you feel fuller. Go figure. We'll see you back when the soup is done. Alright, so our soup's done. I ended up doing the 10-minute quick cook instead of the 25-minute. And it's all done. All I need now is to use the immersion blender so we can make it nice and creamy. Now I want to make sure there's still some chunks in there. See that? So I'm not going to blend it very much. Alright, I think that's creamy enough how I like it. Of course, the more you do the blender, the creamier it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you next time.